Hey guys, this is Fatal Kill 101 here, and today I'm going to be talking about drum triggers because there are a lot of drummers out there who don't know what triggers are and they don't know what triggers are meant to do. And when I first started using triggers, I didn't know anything about triggering, and I actually had to take bits and pieces of information from drumming articles, drummers and drummers alike to find out what the hell they are. So basically, essentially, what do drum triggers do? Okay, so the purpose of drum triggers is to amplify your drum sound. It's like using a drum mic, actually, but it's not. It's like a mic, but a mic picks up the sounds of a drum. It picks up the sound waves of the drum and it amplifies it. This, on the other hand, senses movement, and it plays a fake drum sound, if you might say, a pre-sampled drum sound. So here's what a trigger looks like. This is my trigger. It's the Roland RT10K. Roland RT10K. And basically what this does is that it picks up vibrations through this foam comb right here. This piece of foam just presses up against the head like so. I actually have one mounted on right there to show you. And when you hit the drum, this piece of foam senses the vibration from this. And it picks it up. It comes out through this hole right here into that 1/4-inch jack, into this module, which plays a pre-sampled drum sound, and it goes into the mixer and out through the speakers. I have 2 speakers and 2 monitors. So essentially, that's what drum triggering is. It's just playing a pre-sampled drum sound, and it adds an extra click. A lot of extreme metal drummers use this because when you're going fast, like 200 BPMs and up, it's very hard to pick up the sounds distinctly of the double bass. And they use the triggers not to necessarily go faster, because I know a lot of people think triggers is used to go faster, but it actually isn't. It's actually just used for clarity. Instead of using drum mics, which is actually kind of hard to pick up the drum sounds at 200 BPMs, they use drum triggers, which actually gives more clarity, which is slightly more kick. So here, let me set this up, and let me show you how it sounds like first of all. So basically, I'm just going to attach this into the 1/4-inch jack. Just give me a second. Alright, so now it's attached to the module. All you got to do is just turn on the module and turn up the volume. And watch this. That's specifically the triggering. It comes out through these speakers. So, and a lot of drummers, well, okay, first of all, people say that using drum triggers is cheating. I believe yes and no. That I agree that it's cheating, and I disagree that it's cheating, because it all depends on the drummer, first of all. Because in this module right here, and in any drum module, the Alesis DM5, any of the Roland stuff, and even the Yamaha stuff, you can actually set the sensitivity, and threshold actually. And some people set the sensitivity so high, and they set the threshold so low that they can even get a sound just by even touching it, like slightly, even just touching it like that. But I actually set my sensitivity pretty low, actually halfway, 9. And I set my threshold so that it doesn't double trigger or false trigger. And basically, I actually have to swing my finger pretty hard. See, look, even that hand tap right here, actually that one got it, but even this kind of hand tap right here can't trigger it. I actually have to slap the trigger in order to actually get the sound. So right now, let me put this up onto my drum kit just to have you listen to the difference of the sounds. Just give me a second. Alright, so now that my triggers are set up, one right there and the other one over here, I'll show you how they sound like. I'm going to try to go nice and slow, and I might try to speed up a bit later on, but basically this is how the drum sounds like for me without the triggers. So yeah, that's how they sound like. And since I use triggers, I actually don't tune my bass drums. I usually use a pretty big pillow to dampen up my bass drums. I sometimes trigger and mic, but that's only when I actually have time and actually I was playing a really nice show. Actually, I've never actually mic'd or triggered with a nice show, just throwing it out there. But yeah, so that's how the drums sound like without the triggers. So now let's hear what it sounds like with the triggers. So you can definitely hear the difference on that. So let's do it again without. And with. Sorry YouTube, I'm not really warmed up. It's 9 o'clock at night, and I shouldn't actually be doing this video, but hey, I had nothing to do anyways. So basically, that's how triggers sound like. And one more thing I want to touch up on is that a lot of people say drum triggering is cheating. And remember I said yes and no? Yeah, it's because really the reason why I think it might be cheating is because you actually aren't getting the real drum sound. So you can't really have nice accents to them. No matter if you swing it really hard, like that, or even just go like that, you still get necessarily the same sound out of it. And I guess the reason why people say it goes fast, say for you that it goes faster, is because a lot of people they set their sensitivity really low, remember, and they can even like get it. They can even get it like just by even touching the head. They can actually get the sound to trigger that easy. But remember what I said. Some drummers they set their sensitivity actually pretty low, so then you actually need to swing the pedal to actually get the sound of it. And the reason why I don't think it is cheating is because playing with drum triggers is actually harder than playing with drum triggers, in my opinion, because you pick up every single note and it's clear and it's crisp. So say if you're rolling at like 230 BPMs, which I don't know if I can do, but like right now, but if you're rolling at 230 BPMs, you can hear if you screw up. If you accidentally miss a note, or you slurry some notes too closely together, or you kind of go off timing, you can hear it. You can definitely hear it, and we can actually hear the flaws of your playing. So basically what triggers do is that it gives you clarity, like it trades clarity for precision, and I actually got to practice with these quite a lot to actually get them to sound good for you. And basically I just want to say that triggering is a lot of fun. You can get some pretty nice sounds, like you can put voices in it and go yeah, and there's a lot of cool stuff that you can set on it. You can get like gunshot sounds and screams and wolf howls and all that, but you just got to find the right module and find the right pre-sampled drum sound. And I hope that after seeing this video you understand how drum triggers work. And I'm not trying to convert you and actually tell you to get drum triggers. I'm just saying that there's a lot of drummers out there who don't know what the hell triggers are, and I just kind of wanted to put it out there just to show everyone what they are. So I hope you guys learned something, and if I get anything wrong, please don't penalize me. Just respectfully comment. Alright, thanks for watching. This is Fatal Kill 101, and I'll see you next time for my next video. Peace.